When teaching a line at the star 1 to 5 level, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, shape, straight line. Have your skaters start in a nice straight line. Use the blue line, red line to make sure that they are indeed in a straight line. Today we're going to start in a traditional synchro hold called hand to shoulder hold. Arms up. Things to keep in mind with this hold, that the thumb is in front. For today, we're going to use the left arm in front, right arm behind. That may vary between coaches. Elbows are locked. Nice and strong hold, and that the spacing is consistent amongst the skaters down the line. Once the skaters have a general idea of the space and shape of the line, you then want to teach them steps. The key with the steps is to keep them very simple. Teach the skaters a series of steps that move down the ice and have them do it first individually. Once the skaters have a general idea of the steps on their own, then have them attach in lines of 4. Have the skaters go down the ice in their lines of 4, doing the same steps. Once they have a general idea of keeping that line nice and straight in their lines of 4, have them go in lines of 8, and the goal is to have them in one long line by the end of the exercise. All right. We got our skaters in a nice straight line. They know what steps they're going to be doing in this line. Now we're going to do this going down the ice, keeping the line nice and straight. We keep the line nice and straight by keeping tension in our line. How we keep tension in the line is we want to think of our ends are going to be pulling out. Our arms are going to be nice and strong. And for now, we're going to start with our heads looking forwards with the chin up. A good tip to help get the general idea of what tension is to have your skaters change their head. So we're going to start with all of our skaters looking to the right. This helps our ends be aware to pull out their line, and it helps our skaters know that their line is straight. You can also switch it and have them all look to the left for this end to get the general idea of tension. There are many different strategies to help your skaters understand tension. Angela, what strategy do you use?
One strategy that I use is to break them off like this, 3 by 3. And the middle skater will be super, super strong, activate her arms and her core, and her friends at the end are gonna try to push on her, but you're protecting your space. Look up, keep your body nice and strong, versus, now allow yourself to be mushy, and you guys push, 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 push. So we don't want this to happen when we're skating, though it happens very often. We want to keep this nice and strong, and you guys push on your friend again. And this engages all the muscles, and it's very important for the middle of the line.
We have now introduced all the basic steps of how to introduce a line at the star 1 to 5 level. As coaches, there are a variety of things we can do as progressions to make this element more difficult. For example, you can introduce different arm holds for your skaters, as well as a change of configuration, going from 2 lines to 1 line or 1 line to 2 lines. Remember, the goal for this element is to keep the line straight, keep your spacing consistent, and to have all skaters moving in unison, as it is synchronized skating after all.